Let me know down in the comments right now who you guys have as your MVP so far this NBA season. For me, it's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. What's good, everybody? It's your boy JD back with another NBA 2K25 build for you. And yeah, Giannis and the Bucks were off to a slow start this season, but man, they've been on an absolute tear. And at the time of recording this video, they're just about to play the NBA Cup Finals against the OKC Thunder. Giannis is averaging an absurd 32.5 points a game, 11.5 boards, and a little over 6 assists a game. The man is obviously named the Greek Freak for a reason, and part of that is because he's very hard to replicate in NBA 2K25. What we're going to try to do today is use the NBA 2K25 stats, to be honest, to replicate it the best we can in the builder. I think we did a pretty good job. If you agree, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's head over to the builder. I'm going to show you the build, the animations, and a jump shot to go along with the build as well. So without further ado, let's get over there and check out this Greek Freak build. Let's go. Alright, so here we are in the builder. We're going to go ahead and put together this Giannis Antetokounmpo build. We're going to go right-handed, jersey number 34. Now, for the position, he's listed as a power forward. He's listed at 6'11", 243 with a 7'4 wingspan. A couple of adjustments we're going to make here just to make it more 2K user-friendly. Get a couple of extra attributes. We're going to go 6'10 on the height. We're going to keep the weight at 243, but we're going to take the wingspan out to 7'6". We're going to max out the wingspan. It's not going to affect any of the other attributes that we are looking for on this type of a build, so that's why we're going to do that. We're going to want as wide of a wingspan as possible. Again, Giannis not any crazy shooter, so we're not going to have any super high shooting stats or anything like that. So 6'10", 243, 7'6 wingspan. Let's go ahead and get in 7'6 wingspan. Let's go ahead. Now you can see here, we're going to start down on the physicals. I always do that just because they're tied into so many of the other badges and different things like that. You can see Giannis has a crazy 89 speed, 86 agility, 94 strength, 85 vertical. I mean, there's a reason he's called the Greek Freak, and also a reason why he's probably one of the toughest players to try to replicate in NBA 2K games just because of all of the crazy stats and everything he has. So using the current stats we have, we're going to go ahead and max out the speed to 75. We're going to max out the agility at a 68. Obviously, being 6'10" with that kind of weight and everything, it's not going to let you get the speed and agility and get all the other stats, possible. The other thing on the strength, I know he has a 94 strength, and again, we need to save some attribute points in some spots to be able to pull this type of a build off. We're going to go 83 on the strength. That's still going to get us like silver brick wall. It'll still give us strong handle at a high rate, some other things like that. I think 83 will get the job done for a build like this. And then for the vertical, instead of going all the way up to 85, I like to have a nice high vertical, especially if you're going to be like an undersized, big, quote unquote. I feel like it helps with rebounding, blocking shots, and everything like that. We're still going to put an 80 vertical on there. I think you'd be doing him injustice if you went too low on the vertical. So we're going to go 85 on the vertical. So again, we're going to have pretty solid physicals. Again, we're going to max out the potential of the speed and the agility. We're going to height the potential of the speed and the agility. We're going to 83 strength, still going to be solid. 80 vertical, I think, still going to be solid. Now moving up to the inside scoring. Again, if you look at the numbers, crazy stats: 98 driving layup, 85 standing dunk, 91 driving dunk. He's got an 87 post control. Giannis is solid in the post. I think 87 might be a little bit overkill. Again, trying to match this up the best we can to make it as NBA 2K25 friendly as possible, knowing what we know with the different attributes, badges, all that different type of thing. We're going to start here with the close shot. We're going to go to an 84 on the close shot. We'll go through all the stats and then I'll run back through the badges as we get done here. For the driving layup, this is the one where I think we need to take the biggest hit. We all know how broken layups and everything are already in NBA 2K25. So I might get a little bit of criticism for this one, but I think 75 driving layup on a build like this, especially the type of play style that we're going to be using. We're not going to be necessarily looking to do layups when we get close to the rim. We're going to be looking to dunk the ball in transition, dunk the ball as we're cutting to the hoop. If we're under the hoop, those standing dunks, everything like that as well. So 75 for the driving layup. Now again, for the driving dunk, I know he has a 91 listed. We're going to go 87. That's still going to get us contact dunks off of 2. No, if you have cap breakers and you want to put cap breakers into any of these different things, you could certainly go ahead, and put some cap breakers into these if you want to raise this up. I'm showing you more of like a baseline build, using his 2K stats. Maybe you're new to the game, maybe you're just getting the game for Christmas, something like that. Again, if you want to put cap breakers and finesse some of these numbers around a little bit, by all means, feel free to do so. I'm not going to do that in this particular build video, but 87 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk he has on here. Now, 85 standing dunk, I think will get you like big man alley-oop contact dunks or something like that. So your options, if you're asking me, your options are either to go 81 to get the silver rise up, or to go all the way up to 90. And I think for this build here, we're going to try to save some attribute points. We're going to go 81 on the standing dunk here instead of going all the way up to 90. And then the last thing, the post control. I know it's an 87. Again, Giannis is good in the post. I don't think that's like, he's not Shaq, he's not Hakeem or anything like that, too crazy. I wanted to give some extra attribute points here, but I just couldn't find a way to get all of the extra attributes in other categories. So I know it's going to pain me a little bit right here, but we're going to go 64 on the post control. So you can see some of the different badges we get here. As far as the close shot goes, get Paint Prodigy on silver. So you're going to be able to get up and down, getting those close shots underneath the hoop. You can get silver float game, even though we know floaters are a little bit broken this year, not obviously nearly as good as they were in NBA 2K24. And then you can get bronze hook specialist, not a big part of Giannis's game. Right here, you're going to get physical finisher. Obviously, if you were making a true Giannis build, you probably have physical finisher on legend, if we're going to be honest here. Aerial wizard on gold. We talked about the float game. And then same thing with the layup mixmaster. I feel like at minimum, I think you would want to have like maybe an 85 driving layup on this to be able to get that layup mixmaster up a little bit higher. Giannis is so good with the Euro steps and everything like that. That's why he's got a 98 driving layup in the game. You get that badge way up there to be able to do the Euro steps, finish around the rim like he does. The 87 driving dunk, like I talked about, does get you silver posterizer. You get the gold aerial wizard. You're going to get some nice dunk packages. You'll get access to the Giannis dunk package as well. Again, you're going to be able to get driving contact dunks on this build, so it'll make it just that much more fun, being 6'10", being able to get to the hoop and everything like that. Standing dunk at an 81, like I talked about, that'll get you the pro big man contact dunks. It'll get you rise up on silver. If you've seen any of my other build videos, like my Charles Barkley video, for example, that build is 6'7". He has a 72 standing dunk, and we were getting crazy putback, animations, standing dunk animations and stuff like that. I feel like 81 is more than enough to get the job done, especially on a build like this. I don't think you need to really go 90 unless you're going to be like a down low inside masher, or you're creating a build specifically for a reason to do so. And then, like I said, post control being only a 64, when we put the mid-range shot up here, some of these badges will change a little bit. I'll flash back to it and I'll show you to you real quick. But again, that's what I have as far as the inside scoring goes. Now moving down to the outside scoring, like I said, the reason we max arms is you're not going to have anything too crazy here. You can see as a 79 mid-range shot and a 68 three ball and then a 61 free throw. Nobody's going to confuse Giannis for being Steph Curry at the free throw line or anything like that. But for the mid-range shot here, we're going to go up to a 78 for our mid-range shot. And then we're going to take the three-point shot up to a 70. We want to be able to hit somewhat consistently on here. I'm going to show you a jump shot after the build that you can definitely use using these stats here, that you're going to be able to knock down things consistently. If you're really good at rhythm shooting, the jump shot's going to be perfect for you. So definitely stay tuned and check out that. I'll show you all the animations and everything that I'm looking to get with this particular build at the end as well. So stay tuned for that. And then the free throw, again here, he has a 61 free throw in the game. We're just going to bump this up to 62. We had a couple of extra attribute points left over from putting some of the other things in when we were done. So as far as shooting goes, the post control, I told you we get post fade phenom by putting that post fade shot up to bronze. That is something Giannis will do a little bit. He's kind of got that like kind of mirrored after kind of like a Kobe turnaround in the mid range. He's not super consistent with it, but it's something he can hit. So having post fade phenom on bronze will definitely help you out. Also, you'll have access to bronze Deadeye, bronze shifty shooter a little bit as well. Giannis not too crazy with the off dribble type shots, but it's going to allow you to be able to do that. And then I think the big one, getting that 78, is the set shot specialist. That's going to help you knock down some of those stained still shots, whether you're shooting up around the top of the arc or definitely from the corner, or just in the mid-range area, doing a little bit of that action. So you can get set shot specialist on silver. Again, so you're going to get some decent badges. You're still going to have enough three-point shot. I think it's been proven 70. It'll be consistent enough to knock down shots, especially if you're knocking them out of the corner, stuff like that. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do there. And then, like I said, the 62 free throw to go ahead and round that off. So that takes care of the shooting. Let's move down into the playmaking. Obviously, Giannis, a very good playmaker. You can see his pass accuracy listed as an 84, the ball handle at a crazy 87, and the speed with ball is going to be an 80. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to replicate all of those stats again here. You're a little bit capped in NBA 2K25, but one thing we definitely want to have is a 65 on our speed with ball that will get you access to the Giannis Antetokounmpo dribble style, if that's something you're looking for. Obviously, looking to replicate a build of Giannis, we definitely want to have that. Same thing with the ball handle here. We're going to go 74 on the ball handle. If you want to finesse a couple of stats here and there to be able to get a 75, get some additional dribble animations, by all means you can. With a 74 ball handle, you'll be able to unlock all of the Giannis dribble animations, and in the spots where you can't or they don't have Giannis animations, you're going to be able to get Kevin Durant animations. So being 6'10", a 74 ball handle will get you all the animations that you need. And then that 84 pass accuracy, I think that's pretty accurate. I think we'll take this one up here. We're going to bump it up by one notch though, just to get that bronze bailout. So again, got cap breakers. You want to throw a couple on here to get break starter up a couple, to gold. You certainly could do that as well, but we're trying to replicate Giannis, try to get his stats as close as we can, as possible in NBA 2K25. So 85 on the pass accuracy, like I said, get you the bronze bailout, bronze versatile visionary, gonna get you gold dimer, and also the silver break starter. If you're playing in the rec center, silver break starter with an 85 pass accuracy is going to be more than enough to get the job done. Don't get me wrong, I've got builds with 75 that are getting the job done. You've seen the Victor Wembanyama build that I have, only has a 75 pass accuracy. Gets things done. I'll show you the pass style options and everything like that after we get through here. We talked about the 74 ball handle. You get unpluckable and handles for days, both on bronze, so you're able to move around a little bit. And then I think the big one, strong handle on gold. Like I said, Giannis probably has strong handle on legend. You've seen some of the recent videos and stuff like that with strong handle. If you want to use a max +1, this is a tier 2 badge. You can put at least up to Hall of Fame. Like I said, if you're going to do a true Giannis, it probably would be on legend, but I think it was definitely important to have strong handle on at least gold for this build. And then the speed with ball, again, 65. Not quite enough with the height weight restriction to be able to get lightning launch on this build, but will get you access to the Giannis Antetokounmpo dribble style, and I'll show you that here as soon as we finish the build off. So that does it for the playmaking. Last but not least, moving down to the defense. And again, I think definitely gonna have to make a couple of sacrifices here to try to make this build playable for NBA 2K25 using the stats. You see the defense, 90 interior, 87 perimeter, which is crazy. That's more than some of the actual perimeter defenders, like two-way players, have had on some of the builds that we've done. 70 steal, 77 block. That one really surprised me. Good as a shot blocker as Giannis is, especially the chase downs and everything like that. Only having a 77 block is kind of crazy, so we might make a couple of slight adjustments there. And then the rebounding, a 58 offensive rebound and a 91 defensive rebound. So we're going to have some decisions to make here. We're going to start with the interior defense. I think it's important that we get at least a 77 interior defense on here, just so we're able to get that paint controller up once we move the block. Interior defense is a little bit broken anyway in this game, and I think if we give up just a little bit here at 6'10" with those long arms, the nice strength and vertical and everything like that, we're going to be able to get the job done with a 77. Now the perimeter, at being 6'10", you don't get like clamps or the on-ball menace badge, so I don't think it's as important obviously to have an 87 perimeter defense. I do think it is important though to get up to at least a 71. That gets you challenger on bronze. Again, you're not going to get access. You can't even get it at 6'10" on-ball menace. So I don't think it's as important to take that up too high, but I think you want to have it high enough where we can at least get challenger, on a bronze level. We put it on silver if you wanted to move that up. Completely up to you. Again, the steal here you see is at a 70. We're going to just save a couple of points here. We're going to put it at a 67, just enough to get both these badges over on to the bronze level here. And then the block, like I said, having 77 block was a little bit crazy for a Giannis build. I think at a minimum with this, again, if you wanted to save points and not have that silver paint controller, you could maybe take the block down to a 78 here, just still get you silver high flying denier. But I think for this type of a build, you definitely want to have some block on a Giannis type of a build. So we're going to bump that up to an 84. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments, but I think that's an important thing to do here. So you get paint controller on silver, and you can also get that, like I said, high flying denier on silver and stuff like that as well. And then for the rebounding, I think honestly we're gonna have to try to keep this close. Again, I think this would be a great place if you have cap breakers where you could try to finesse things a little bit too. I'm gonna take this to 85. Where did we go wrong here? I missed something. We should be able to get this up to an 85, and then the offensive rebound should go to a 60. 84, 87. Bear with me 1 second here. 64. Oh, here's what it is. Take the agility down by 1. Sorry. So we're not going to quite max out the agility. It's going to be a 68, which will then get us our 85 rebound. Sorry about that, folks. So the 85 rebound. So again, that's going to get us, as you see, that it'll get you box out beast on gold if you want to take that up to Hall of Fame grab boards. You're also going to get silver rebound chaser and silver pogo stick. Again, would I like to have this up to 92? Absolutely, to be able to get rebound chaser up another level. But again, to get all of these stats and try to make this as close to possible as a Giannis build, this is I think the route we're gonna have to go. Staying true to his stats, I figured the offensive rebound would be a little bit higher too, but it's only at 58. But we're gonna take it to a nice round number at 60. 84 on the block, like I mentioned. Paint Patroller on silver, Pogo Stick on silver, and High Flying Denier on silver. If you want to try to save some points and add into that rebounding, you certainly could do that here if you want to take that down to that 78 level. Also, one thing you can do is flip-flop the offensive and defensive rebounding depending on your play style. If you want to try to see if you can finesse that up to a 92 offensive rebound and then take a little hit on the defensive side, you could do that as well. For the steal, like I said, 67 steal gets you bronze interceptor and bronze glove. I think we need to have a little bit of steal on this build. 71 perimeter defense gets you the bronze challenger. Bronze immovable enforcer, again a true Giannis build, probably have this up, and that's probably why he has an 87 perimeter defense in the game, is to have that immovable enforcer with that high strength up a little bit higher. And then again, we talked about the interior defense at a 77, getting us paint patroller, off-ball pest, and post lockdown on silver and then bronze respectively. So alright, so that's going to do it for the build itself. You can see pretty well balanced build. Let me know down in the comments how you think we did putting together this Giannis Antetokounmpo build. Let's go ahead and check out the shades of. You can see the first one's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo himself, Chris Webber, and Evan Mobley. And then the build name we're going to get on this one is going to be an Inside the Arc Threat. I think that's a pretty decent build name. I know there's one like a Rim Rocker or something like that too. That would be a pretty good Giannis comparison. But I like Inside the Arc Threat. If you've got Cap Breakers, maybe it'll give you a different name. Let me know down below if you use this and put Cap Breakers on some of those. Move some stats around, what different build names and stuff like that you get. But I think the comparison we did overall is pretty good. Now I want to show you guys the animations and then the jump shot to go along with this build too. So let's head over there and I'll show you that real quick before we get out. Alright, so as far as the animations and stuff like that go, having the 74 ball handle and that 65 speed with ball, as you can see, you get all of the Giannis Antetokounmpo dribble animations. And then for the ones where there are not Giannis dribble animations, you do get access to the Kevin Durant animations, which are all very good at themselves. So combination of the Giannis and the Kevin Durant dribble animations, I think that's going to be a very nice combination to have on a 6'10 build, being able to move around a little bit, being able to do all the different things and stuff like that. I said I would show you guys the pass style as well. I think LaMelo's a pretty decent one. You need an 84 pass accuracy for that. But you do see all the different pass styles. You get the LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, Sabonis. You get a lot of very good options. So there's definitely going to be some pass style options in there for you as well. As far as the jump shot goes, for this particular build, only having that 78 mid-range, this is the jump shot I would use, or I would recommend at least for it. It's going to be the Jonathan Isaac base with LaMarcus Aldridge and Tim Duncan, going full release speed and then 72% Aldridge and 28% Duncan. I run mine usually just under halfway between push and release. If you guys are, like I said, got that rhythm shooting timing and stuff down, this is going to be an excellent type of a jump shot for you guys. And then last but not least, just wanted to show you guys the different dunk styles and stuff like that. Like I said, you get access to all these alley-oops, you get contact alley-oops. You get access to the Giannis Antetokounmpo dunk animations and everything like that. So you're definitely going to be able to get some very good animations. Giannis, one of the better big man dunk combinations in the game, I think. You also get access to the LeBron James, so you get those like long takeoff off of one, dunks and everything like that as well. So definitely going to be able to attack the rim, that dunk right there with this build. You see the standing pro big man contact dunks. We're going to have those available, as well as the regular under basket dunks. You get all of the decent 1 foot moving dunks, and then you do get the contact dunks off of 2 for this build as well. So a lot of very nice animations for this build to go along, with all of the great stats and everything that are on there. So that's all I got for this build. Let me know down in the comments how you think we did. I think we did a pretty decent job of trying to replicate Giannis Antetokounmpo in NBA 2K25. Probably one of the toughest players to replicate his actual stats and everything like that. But again, also let me know down below who else you guys want to see. I got a few other players in mind that we're going to try to take their 2K stats and replicate them in the builder. I think you guys have enjoyed these videos, so we'll kind of keep this going a little bit as long as you guys are going to watch them and support them and everything like that. Like I said, I'm having fun doing them. So before you head out, just don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.